The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? And let's go straight over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Karl Anthony Towns has a
outstanding DA. Thank you. And right around this time of the year, some teams spending long stretches on the road. Chris, that's difficult. It's got to be tough, I would assume, for players to deal with that, teams to deal with that.
It does get tough.
Let's get a nice clean
long
game, huh?
Road trips, travel, you're staying home from your family. You haven't seen your family and your friends. But I tell you what it does as a team. Coaches love it because it builds camaraderie, it builds chemistry. Now you have time to go to the movies and hang out with guys on your team at a restaurant or just hanging out. And what does that do? It brings you a little bit closer together because now you're building a relationship that's not based on basketball. These long road trips allow you to be together, to get to understand and know each other in ways maybe you haven't before. And believe me, it's been many times on the court. I've joked with the guy on my team about something that had nothing to do with the game, and it brought us to even play harder because we had an inside joke about something else. Who wouldn't want to play with their friends, right? Who wouldn't want their friends to challenge them? And that's the type of relationships you build on these long road trips.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Bledsoe is out there with Thompson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's the bodyguard, and it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Bridges with it. Williams a screen. Bridges sets the screen for Lamb. Off target with his three. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot no good. Excellent D there from Williams. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here's Walker outside.
You got it. Come on.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Marvin.
Clock at 6. For the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, look at Walker's percentages from beyond the arc. I mean, tremendous improvement over the last few years.
Bledsoe passes to Holland. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Thompson in the post, covered by Lamb. Fades away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Thompson's got his first points of the night. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Walker kicks to Biyombo. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Pass to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
That is prime time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Here's Holland, defended by Bridges, to the inside, and stolen by Biyombo. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded by Holland. Bridges passes to Williams. In the corner, it's Bridges. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Bucks trail. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. It's tipped and stolen by Biyombo. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Walker against Bledsoe. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard.
Put it in front of me.
That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. Here's Lamb.
Well, the anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, really impressive.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Bledsoe. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Here's Holland. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Miami.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy. And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The pass to Holland. Bridges with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Walker. The rebound by the Bucks. Towns has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
I love the vision from Thompson. I mean, when you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
Charlotte trailing. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke, right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Charlotte, just way behind.
And I think for Milwaukee, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
Yeah, Greg, already the focus has started to turn to the postseason and what they need to do to make a run at the championship.
Charlotte's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Walker the pass to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Here's Holland, defended by Bridges. Holland, no good.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
And here's Walker outside. Cans it from downtown. Walker's got 6.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Charlotte. 3-point lead. Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Charlotte making a switch here. Zeller's checked in.
And look, when you watch Zeller play, his game is all about activity. He runs the floor extremely well for a 7-footer. And remember, he also registered one of the higher verticals at the combine the year he was drafted.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Inside. And Holland gets it to go. He has 5.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Pass to Bridges. Antetokounmpo against Zeller. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. There's the pick. Poked away. Pocket 6. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Charlotte. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Thompson. And Thomas subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And there's a whistle.
Oh,
that goes on the body. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Bridges, and Bacon subbed in for Lamb. The Bucks also with the sub. Henson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. To the paint.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Walker, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
An electrifying score. Walker, he'll burn you in so many ways.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Akers checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton outside. Maker passes to Holland. Out to the right wing. Here's Thomas. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Oh, and you talk about instant offense. Isaiah Thomas absolutely is in that category. Defensively, you have to game plan for this guy.
Right side to Walker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
The Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Maker with the ball. He's against Zeller. Here's Holland. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Man, I love how Thomas takes it strong to the rack. He doesn't let the defense get the better of him on that play.
Here's Walker. The stupendous finish in traffic. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
For Charlotte, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Again, the Hornets score.
And for a guy who only stands 6'1", Walker can be a strong finisher in the painted area.
Thomas against Walker. Middleton outside. He kicks to Henson. Just 5 on the clock. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Henson. Middleton's got his first basket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ball's knocked loose. The dive for the ball. To the right side. Lots of room. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Thomas kicks to Maker. Henson with the screen. Here's Holland. 11 points in the game. Back to Maker. Here's Thomas. No good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
No question. The officials were active, trying to keep control of the game that affected the substitution pattern.
Passes it to Middleton. Back to Thomas. To the paint. Holland. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Bacon. He's guarded by Holland. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
one of my mistakes. I make you wanna come over. One thing down with me. So I'll do whatever it takes. Just meet me halfway. All I want is for you to come over. With me.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got Towns. Bodyguard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. A second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for the bodyguard. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 23 points per, almost 5 steals and 7 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, in recent years, C-Web, players have flirted with quadruple doubles, but they're just so elusive. I mean, you've got to do a lot to get those kind of numbers.
Now think about it. Embiid and Westbrook have both come close. So Westbrook comes close to anything with a double at the end of it. And Draymond Green, he missed once on points. So, you know, it's so hard to do. I just remember that Akeem the Dream Olajuwon did it. But you think about it. You're exerting so much energy, communication, and passion in that game. That's why it's so tough to do. And by the way, players are really good. So how are you going to get those 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks?
Right, yeah.
Or whatever else you can get along with points. But, yeah, so elusive, yeah.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the bodyguard in that last game against the Heat was a man on a mission. He finished with 24 points and did his thing on the defensive end with a number of steals. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
Now, here's Bridges. 9 points last game. Stolen by Thompson. Kicks it to Bledsoe. Towns sets the pick for Bledsoe. Good work there as it goes. Bledsoe's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He played a very solid first quarter, and now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Now Lamb. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. Here's Bacon. Just 5 on the clock. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
And in Thompson's career, he hits well over 40% of his threes. That's remarkable consistency from range.
They set the pick. Lamb passes to Biyombo. Here's Bacon, defended by Towns. Here's Bacon. Back to Biyombo. Pass to Bridges. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 10 points.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Thompson outside. Towns sets the pick for Thompson. Over to the wing. A 3-ball. And it's Towns missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Bacon. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. With his first shot attempt, Williams can't hit.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And Holland gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. And they don't have to play safe tonight, but they do have to play smart.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Zeller, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lamb. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Charlotte's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Bridges sets the screen for Zeller. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Zeller. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Oh, look, he's looking like a runaway train tonight. I don't think they've got a chance to slow Walker down in this one.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
Hollins kicks to Towns. Here's the screen over Zeller. Towns, no luck.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Miami.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Towns sets the pick for Thompson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and you know, that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. You look at the bodyguard. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo right on his tail.
When you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
Here's Bacon. He has 6. Bridges passes to Kid Gilchrist. The pass to Bacon. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Holland. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges kicks to Kid Gilchrist. There's the triple. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena. That gives them the lead. And that's now 25 points for Kemba Walker.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Thompson outside. Zeller against Towns. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Bacon. And he's good on the second. 1:14 left here in the second. Here's Kid Gilchrist, and it's sent back by Holland. And Thompson puts up a deep three, buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, nice touch on the pull-up by Clay. I mean, just so many ways for him to score.
Bridges passes to Hernan Gomez. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Zeller. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Milwaukee. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bledsoe against Walker. Bledsoe left side. Holland the pass to Towns. To the middle. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kid Gilchrist with it. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That's good on the jump shot. Walker's got 27.
Amazing how Walker stays in control. Look at that quickness. He found a way to beat a good defense.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's Charlotte. They lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Bridges and Williams, your forward pair. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Biyombo at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holland. Back to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
The feed to Walker. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
He spots up so well off the ball. Lamb, an excellent all-around jump shooter.
Thompson outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Towns. Down low, Holland. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
He gets it in there. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
They get a hand on it to halt the run, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Out to the wing. Bridges kicks to Biyombo. Dishes to Bridges. Feeds it to Williams. There's the pick. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Yeah, I like what Thompson did there. Finds the spacing he needs to quickly catch and fire.
Here's Biyombo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And Lamb kicks to Williams. Hangs in the air. Bridges misses.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possessed.
Charlotte leading by 3. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running outside for Bledsoe. Over Williams. And there's Bledsoe on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe's got 13.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
Hey, yo, Marvin.
And Walker kicks to Williams. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 5.
Well, during his career, Williams has been up and down shooting the 3, but you at least got to crowd his airspace, not let him get a free look when he's firing.
Thompson outside. He lobs it up. Here's Lamb. He's got 7. Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Bucks.
And it's been pretty even between the bigs and smalls here. With the game still in question, we'll see which of these guys can take another step to take over the game.
Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Monday, they continue the road trip heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. Williams kicks to Lamb. Outside Williams. Pass to Bridges. Right side Williams. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Holland for the lead. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Lamb. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night.
This game is bullshit.
13.5 points a game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
One thing that's added a little pressure to Lamb's development, Chris, his link to James Harden.
Well, yeah, maybe the most important trade piece received back from Harden. I mean, it's taken Lamb a while to develop. He's coming around, though, but Harden, of course, I mean, he's perennial MVP candidate. Drills his 3rd 3 of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Walker against Bledsoe. And there's a whistle. That goes on
Ben
the
Reeves.
That's his 4th foul of the
Reeves says he was coming around
That's
the
his
fucking
fourth, and no
screen.
doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Some changes for Charlotte.
Like that's right there in front of me, 2K.
Kid Gilchrist in for Bridges.
Yeah, this thing ain't gonna work out for me in Hall of Fame, man. I'm going back to Superstar again. I'm done with Hall of Fame. I done got too used to this Superstar shit. Like, this killed Gilchrist, my nigga. That's supposed to come loose.
By Holland. Shots good by Walker. Strong
Yes, no handle.
At the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Thomas kicks to Holland. Down low, shoots from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he loves.
Count it. Lamb's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thomas a screen. Henson the pass to Holland.
Fuck out,
An
no way.
emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now Thomas. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Here's Holland. He kicks it to Towns.
Dude, just slow down. Let me go
Down to 5
around.
on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That's it for him. He's fouled. And so it's Charlotte with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Hey, come on, 2K. They're standing right in front of me. Dribble, 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 dribble. Standing in my face, dribbling the ball. I wasted my career game right there, y'all. Wasted fucking my career game.
Yo, I think Clay got a faster release, though.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Debatable.
I used to play on Hall of Fame all the time. This is why I never dumb me down. And I did it. Now I can't play that level.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Magic in Orlando. Well, for Orlando, they'll be put to the test in this one, and we'll need to...
We are live from Amway Center for an Eastern Conference contest with the Magic in Orlando. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. And, of course, Isaiah Thomas. And we've been keeping an eye on him. This is the time he's going through now with that new adjustment phase with his new team.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Looking at the midseason numbers for international viewership, Doris, the league is really making an impression around the world.
I know soccer is maybe the biggest sport worldwide, but what has struck me over the last 5 to 10 years is how global a game basketball has become, and the fact that it's one of the fastest growing sports in the entire world. And make no mistake, to me, it's the league that has brought this ability to bring people together with incredible stars who fans can relate to. The one guy that comes to mind, obviously, Steph Curry.
Well said. The vision of the league, to me, is just incredible and unequal. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, Klay Thompson is out there with Bledsoe. Then there's Towns, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Holland in at the 3 spot. And the Magic with possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Bledsoe. Doubled by Holland. Here's Dinwiddie. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Really, he exposed a lot of seams in the defense with his passing, too. That assist total was impressive.
Isaac with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Picked by Mozgov. Orlando moving the ball around. They set the pick. Clock is at 3. Here's Fournier. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Fournier's got his first 2 points.
If you give Evan Fournier the kind of space necessary, he will drain it on you. That's pretty.
It's Fournier on the wing. Knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Klay Thompson has a reputation as a long, tenacious defender. This guy excels at realizing when to go for it.
Now, here's Fournier. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
Come on, man. Pass the fucking ball.
Break there for the D. And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 23 points per game and 8 rebounds. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Orlando with the ball after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Towns trying to get open. They get it again. Here's Holland. They shoot again. And Towns throws it down.
Well, there's a willingness to mix it up on the glass, and that's a big plus for Karl Anthony Towns.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, just a tremendous effort on their part. They competed hard, but just couldn't get over the hump.
Nothing disappointing for sure. They were right there, and it's always difficult to lose those nip-and-tuck games.
The Magic trail by 6. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach. He really thinks his team needs this win after losing the first 2 games of the season series to this team. He wants them to stop the dribble drives and other penetrations to the hoop. He said, we've seen how tough these guys are finishing around the rim. The challenge for us is to force contested shots. Kevin, we'll see how that works out.
Thank you, David. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mozgov kicks to Isaac. Shot to stop the run. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Holland. Back to Towns. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fournier with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. And so here's Orlando. And Young kicks to Dinwiddie. Mozgov dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Mozgov. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Isaac. Nailed from 3-point land. Isaac's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a versatility to young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
Towns trying to get open, and Holland gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Mozgov down low. He's covered by Thompson. Screened by Young. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Snatched up. Here's Holland. The layup off target.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That is his first foul of the game. Young outside. Young, a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Young. Back to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. One-on-one here. Here's Thompson. Antetokounmpo passes to Thompson. Here's Holland. He's covered by Isaac. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. That one a little long.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
And the basket by...
Fucking hate this game, son. Never gonna get nowhere this year. I gotta get this done if I can get it over with. I can't play my career that much.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. What's up, man? So you were expanding your horizons there lately. Yeah, my friends are playing it. Everybody but me. Well, not everybody, because all my 2K friends are still playing 2K. Well, some of them anyway. I'm so tired of this grind, man. This grind worse than the division. But I'm okay, actually. My health is finally all back to normal. Other than my fucking knee and my foot. But, like, you know, the stuff that was causing me a lot of health issues and, like, hospital visits, all that shit is finally over. I fucking saw Eager on and tried to hit him up, but he ain't come around. Then he actually sent me a party invite once, and then I didn't join fast enough, so he left, I guess. What did you say? I asked him where he's been because I ain't really even seen him online at all, but he ain't respond. Yo, man, I'd have been pussy with before. Not like that. Yeah, but I'm bipolar. Everything that she's got going on is just a bunch of fucking excuses he lets her get away with. You know wrong with that bitch if she can't work. If it was bipolar was the only issue I had, I'd definitely have a job. So tired of playing against the fucking computer. It's fucking only 9 o'clock. Honestly, somebody told me it was somewhere in the snow. It's nice to see you spreading your horizons there. I forgot all about those shields. I didn't even complete half them shits. Yo, thanks for that love, Jayden. Sorry that my what's your name is on the Be Right Back screen right now. I'm just going through my friend list, and I don't want to show nobody real name and shit. I'll be trying to remember to do that while I'm on the stream. No. Yeah, but you're not. My party account's not in the party. Thanks for checking me out, Jayden, man. Appreciate that, man. So where you from, man? You like the videos, bro? I appreciate that. If you can hit that subscribe too, but I'm getting ready to work on some real YouTube content in a little while. It's mostly just streams right now. Got a couple videos I just haven't uploaded yet. I want to play online now. I'm tired of playing my career. I'm gonna go see about jumping in this party with these niggas playing 2K. So I'm gonna holler at you a little later, bro. Okay. You too. Duncan. What's up with some rag? I'm so tired of my career, bro. Alright, yo, you officially live on the stream, baby. I'm back, homie. Sorry about that, Jaden. I was going. Now I'm on the stream, bro. I'm telling the viewer and shit. Fucking. I want to hoop, man. I don't want to play my career, but. My dude, I'm seeing how much points people get from my career on YouTube, my nigga. This shit is retarded. That shit is not how. That's not realistic, bro. Like, niggas is no life and try hard and doing my career. Who does that? I don't try hard in my career.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action.
This
is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, our analyst Greg Anthony
really
and Doris
nice.
Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. We are here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. We are live at the Amway Center, home of the Magic. And, of course, Mirza Teletovic. With him gone, we'll see how they get along.
Okay, man.
An important player for him.
This nigga Isaac ain't no defense ass nigga, man.
Credit for that. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, yeah, I'm done with this game. Oh, I'm so done with this fucking game.
And it's Thompson, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard.
I'm about to go look at this nigga stats right now. He better have fucking defensive stopper, fucking lockdown, everything. This nigga better be the fucking lockdown fucking god, yo. Nigga ain't got but one fucking badge. This nigga's not a fucking defensive player, bro. Fuck wrong with these niggas.
What a season so far. Special interest, Doris, the young teams that have finally put it all together.
Well, think back over the years, Kevin, when you've seen certain teams come along at a certain moment. Think back to Oklahoma City.
Oh, man, not know my career, I don't. Man, I just kind of go through the motion, bro.
And Clay and Draymond were getting
fucking hate my career, man. This shit is the weakest and worst thing ever.
Of a season ago, the likes of Jason Tatum and
cocksucking bullshit.
Draft well, and you get rewarded, Kevin.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Watch the turnover. Foul! Foul! He got a ball in my face! I hate this
against the team that plays best when it
Why do I have 99 still? What's the fucking point of this shit? Hall of Fame pickpocket, and I can't steal the ball from a non-ball handler. Come on, 2K.
We'll see who imposes their will upon the other.
Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Make your game realistic.
That's his first foul.
Come on. 99 steal versus 60 ball handling. Guaranteed steal every time. Supposed to be.
There's the screen.
That's not a steal, right? That passing the ball. Punch this shit, you little weak ass bitch.
Able to get it back. That one drops for him.
Fucking hate this game, son. I block this shit. It goes right back to his fucking hand. And he throws it right back up and makes it. Come on, 2K. Lob that up. Or don't lob it up, you fucking faggot.
Towns, the screen.
Lob it up, lob it up.
Passes it to Holland.
Get off me, little nigga. Give me this rebound, bitch. Okay, I'm done. Why am I missing?
Orlando the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
Well, certainly it wasn't their best night shooting the basketball. What you have to do is now put it aside and get focused for the next one.
Just
grab the ball. Oh my God. Pick up the fucking loose ball.
Now, to me, the versatility that Thaddeus Young provides is huge, especially as a passer. You see evidence right there.
Hollins kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh,
didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Dinwiddie passes to Mozgov. They set the pick. Poke loose.
Oh, Antetokounmpo grabbed it still, though, right? Antetokounmpo ain't got Hall of Fame pickpocket, but he can grab it still all day, right?
It's played here so far in the first quarter. Holland, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And where's the help?
I wanted you to come over. This game is the worst, Jaden.
Because
I swear
otherwise you're
it
going
is.
to give up those close range opportunities.
But I play it every fucking year faithfully, knowing it's bullshit every fucking year.
Now, here's Isaac. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
And of course, get the goddamn rebound, Antetokounmpo.
There's a versatility to young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
Here's Holland, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, and guys, that's what he wanted to avoid, a second foul before the end of the opening period.
The Magic making a switch here. Simmons is checked in, and the shot goes in.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
And Fournier kicks to Dinwiddie.
What's up? We need D up. Jump call!
The screen. Again, the Magic score.
Yeah, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire. I think you always have to be looking for the man in the middle, and he finds him with a great feed.
Where you from, Jaden?
And there's
come on, I got a 99 still. He put the board down right in front of me.
Number 2 for him.
They do got this thing down here as a lockdown defender, though. I wonder why he's dropping me. He got fucking perimeter defense 85, post defense 73. He ain't got a fucking badge at all.
Orlando leading by 6. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. We've got Isaiah Thomas. Baker out there with John Henson. Then it's the bodyguard. And it's Middleton in at the 2 spot. And it's good, 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Middleton outside. And Henson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Bucks passing it around. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. To the paint. There's the steal. Pass to Middleton. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Over Jefferson. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Dinwiddie passes to Isaac. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off.
My career is dick sucking. It's Thomas a faggot ass aspect of the game.
Henson with the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jefferson with some nice D. Magic leading by 8. The feed to Dinwiddie. Thomas with the steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. It's deflected.
Come on, throw the pass right, Antetokounmpo.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Dinwiddie.
Why would you switch me?
Isaac.
And I'm
down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Holland, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a
nigga,
guy.
get that shit out of here, pussy. Don't try me, bitch.
It's really impressive.
To the left side wing. Here's Holland. He's covered by Isaac. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. Thomas outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Dinwiddie dishes to Mozgov. Here's Dinwiddie. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Utah. Pass to Holland. Middleton outside. Middleton gets a screen from Holland, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's a look now at what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Monday, they continue the road trip heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that matchup with the Kings, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Out left of the wing. Mozgov kicks to Dinwiddie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Henson. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
Knocked loose. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. To the inside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The big cat climbs up and flushes it home.
Here's Isaac. Out to the wing. Dinwiddie passes to Mozgov. Middleton against Paul. Count that.
Why didn't I pick that up?
Isaac's got 5 points now this quarter.
Reflex. Yo, this game time, I'm going to punch a fucking baby, son.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, the bodyguard in that last game against the Hornets made some terrific plays.
Do something with the ball! Just stop standing there!
On the defensive end with a number of steals. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. He can't afford to take
I hate when they do that. The whole possession just sit there with the
no doubt,
fucking
the
ball.
Focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Holland.
Come on, go back like I always do.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Right side, Thomas. Thomas a screen. Collins kicks to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Jefferson sends it back. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Mozgov. Evan Fournier comes in for Jefferson. Simmons checked in for Paul. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Milwaukee also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Chris Middleton. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Augustine. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Fournier passes to Isaac. Tries yet again. Out of bounds.
They've got to start giving out leave assignments for rebounds, bro. Like, how the fuck am I crashing the board getting a leave assignment?
Here's Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
Shot clock at 2, and another shot.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Hollins kicks to Towns. Bledsoe against Augustine. Holland, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Outside, Simmons. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bledsoe against Augustine. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And Simmons kicks to Isaac. Augustine against Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Bucks leading by 3. To the paint.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
Orlando's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Thompson against Simmons. Fournier in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Count it.
He bumps into me,
What a polished
bumps off of me, and gets enough space to shoot the ball. Yeah, man. I don't know, son. I don't really pay attention as hard usually, but it's really starting to hurt my nerves in this fucking game with the dumb shit.
And it's Towns missing.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one.
Isaac passes to Simmons. Fournier got it, and he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Bledsoe outside. On the wing, Thompson.
I ain't gonna lie, it did sound like somebody was snoring though.
Towns against Young. With the fadeaway. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
You know, in a very short
somebody was snoring. Somebody was snoring, Famo, and it wasn't Rock City with the narcolepsy. So somebody was snoring.
Wow.
Young,
I'm live on the stream. You can go watch my stream and see I wasn't sleep, motherfucker.
Mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, right now the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Defended now by Fournier. Offensive rebound. Here's Holland. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Augustine against Bledsoe. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Towns.
This
last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's averaging 15 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Frazier, he's checked in for the Magic. Fournier with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Hollins kicks to Thompson. Antetokounmpo passes to Holland. That one good for 2. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Thompson against Fournier. Frazier outside. Simmons, a screen on Bledsoe. Another steal. To the paint.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger.
Yeah, nigga, fucking alley-oop on his head.
That dunk alone would have been
I got high,
spectacular.
but act like they know.
Coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Young. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Bledsoe against Simmons.
He got, hey, Duncan, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much better has he got?
Towns kicks to Holland. 1 second left. And so it's the Milwaukee
Be real
Bucks.
now. Be real, Duncan. We know the truth.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
Against what build? That's what I'm trying to see, what build you got on them rebounds.
Second half just about to get going here. Look at the bodyguard in this one. He's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
I don't know how you're not a big fan of his game. He plays fast, aggressive, and if you let him get to the rim, he leaves nothing to chance.
Young is out there with Mozgov.
Rumors come around that shit jump, but every time I do that, they end up bump faking or some shit, man.
And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Tipped away. Pass to Isaac. Picked by Mozgov.
Come on, Carl!
Isaac misses.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
What job on the twos or something?
Here's Towns. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
You got the post
and then on Friday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that Thunder game, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Drops in the tray. Isaac's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Bledsoe outside. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now, here's Isaac, defended by Holland. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Screen by Young. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
And there's the pass to Holland. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 14 points for him.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
The Magic trail by 3. Tipped away. Dinwiddie kicks to Mozgov to the middle. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Mozgov.
Yeah, and we know because of Bledsoe's power, guys can't push this guy around. That time it results in an and one.
Doris, statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting. Isaac passes to Dinwiddie. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Mozgov passes it to Isaac. And Fournier kicks to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the screen. No good on the 3.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
You live in New York?
Mozgov, a screen on Thompson. Fournier passes to Mozgov.
Yeah.
Back to Fournier.
I'm trying to find somebody in New York who got their concealed license to tell me what the fuck they put
Let's
down.
it go from 14.
So I can
good.
stop having to worry about what I got on me when I got it on me. You know what I'm
Fournier's
saying?
got 11
Trying to get
points.
legit out
The
here.
defense not closing out in
I'm
time.
trying to go
He's
legit.
Quick and too good to miss many of those.
Nah, I ain't got no felony, but
Kumbo kicks to Thompson.
I want my concealed. But it's a class you can take that'll get you your shit.
And another basket for Milwaukee.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
The Magic trail by 6.
Because I want to. I know it's $200 just to fucking. It's $200 just to register to even try to get your shit. To even like.
And so he earns
You know, if I have the application, it's $200.
The contact and he'll shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
But I don't want to spend $200 and not be able to get my shit either. You know what I'm saying? So.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Isaac.
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward. He's got tremendous potential.
Middleton dishes to Towns. Pass to Holland. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
Yeah, you was. Somebody, if it wasn't, somebody was in here snoring.
Outside, Simmons. Kicks to Jefferson. There's a screen. Frazier outside. Poked away. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Thomas using his post move to get the 2 points. Now just a 2-point Orlando lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a
man, he don't need you, man. He got Rock City in this bitch. We live in this bitch. You whack,
Screen by
nigga.
Jefferson. Simmons sets a screen for Augustine. A nice shot by Frazier.
If you white, you don't ever say that again.
Please
don't tell me that's a white boy.
If they can keep shooting like that.
Thomas.
Don't use them words around me, bro. You don't have no pass around here,
Frazier.
You're not allowed to say
pick,
that.
Thomas shoots, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You ain't got no pass.
Well, you have to stay attached
no
to
pass
Isaiah
around here
Thomas
at all.
because in catch-and-shoot situations, this guy is ready to fire.
I don't give a fuck who is. If you white, you don't get the right to say the shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. Bitch ass, unless you come from that life, unless you've been raised in the hood, unless your whole life has been, you ain't got the right to nothing. And on that note, I better leave this party because I already see that he gonna piss me the fuck off, and I ain't got time for that. You need to learn. Niggas need to watch their fucking mouths on Xbox, man. All they need. I'd have bust him in his fucking face. Fucking pass, you white piece of shit.
So it was his goal to develop a complete skill set all the way back then. Boy, how about that? Ahead of the game in terms of the NBA.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. Brown against Simmons. And talk about the mindset nowadays. Kids like Towns growing up not content to just play in the paint.
That's exactly right, Kevin. His father would divide their workouts into two halves. The first was face-up, dribbling, perimeter shooting. The second half of that workout, the interior, footwork, mic and drills, finishing over either shoulder. Boy, that's a pretty smart dad.
Here's Thomas. Here's Towns.
Fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
Orlando's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Simmons inside. He's covered by Brown. No good from Simmons. The Bucks trail. Brown outside. For the tie, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has a mid-range game. You'll see him in the low post from 3 and in between, like there.
Frazier sinks the triple. Frazier's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Orlando.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Feeds it to Thomas. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And defensively, they are on their
heels. This shit is so frustrating. Motherfuckers on Xbox running a fucking mouth. All I want to do is knock niggas out. I ain't got the time to be running my motherfucking mouth.
MVP voting.
I ain't no good at that shit anyway,
Augustine passes to Simmons.
Xbox, man.
Over Thomas. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Defensively, Kevin, it's very hard to impact the shot from the mid-range when you're giving up that many inches as a defender.
Fucking face off.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holland.
A whole lot of niggas out of punch to the fucking face already.
Passes it to Towns. Buries the long range.
All I want is you to come over.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire
Rock
underneath this
City
guy.
in this bitch.
Augustine against Thomas. Magic moving the ball around. Screen by Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Augustine. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
I got hearts, baby!
And then just burst to the rim for the slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. He kicks to Simmons. Shoots over Brown. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA. And you love that skill. Wow.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks. Klay Thompson is out there at Bledsoe. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Augustine against Bledsoe. Here's Holland outside for Bledsoe. Here's Holland. Frazier covering, and Holland gets it to go. Holland's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. Orlando trailing here. That's tipped. Now here is Augustine. To the inside. And it's
What's
the
goody,
Bucks
famo?
on the break. Thompson with the ball, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
How you doing, Chris?
Coming up.
What's
Well,
good
think
with
about
you?
this. Recruited as a point guard out of high school, but Bledsoe has to move to the 2 at Kentucky because the backcourt mate was John Wall. And what a backcourt that was.
So for the Magic, Mozgov, he's checked in for Frazier, and Paul subbed in for Augustine.
How you doing,
Ball
Rock?
against
I
Bledsoe.
mean, yeah, what's up, Chris Rock?
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter.
Got a
gone right
celebrity
now.
in the building. Okay.
Simmons passes to Awandu. And there's a
Oh,
whistle.
2K.
That goes
Stop
on the
that.
body
Stop
guard.
that.
That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more, and he's done.
What am I? 93. I'm a bum, though, so.
Milwaukee on D.
Just out here, you know, doing what I'm trying to be what I can, you know? I'm trash at this game, man. I used to be decent, but I'm trash now, so.
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holland. Towns down low. Mozgov on him. Mozgov with the block.
Mozgov, such an effective player. His defensive presence, ability to block shots is so crucial to this team.
No good from Bledsoe. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Hornets. Here's Awandu. He's guarded by Holland. Picked by Mozgov.
What's your, since you asking, I'm pretty sure you play. What's your overall, man, if you don't mind?
Just 5 to shoot.
And what type of position do you play?
Over Towns. And
That's
there's
in his
Mozgov.
face.
That's good on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. There's the lob to Towns.
And there's a pattern.
I'm just a bum, though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a scrub.
Good shots from close range.
Well, Orlando shooting around 60%
I don't know what's
of the
wrong
night.
with myself. I
Amazing
can't.
work offensively.
That
so
and the
far.
people I play around ain't all that great either,
Paul
too. So.
passes to a Wondu. Yes, and the foul. That one on Thompson.
Oh, I thought they called it on
This
me.
has been fun. I mean, we got two teams dueling down the stretch.
Boy, does it feel to you,
What do you have,
every single shot
Rock?
is going through the bucket? That's how lethal both of these teams have been late in this one.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Evan Fournier's checked in for Simmons, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Paul. And that one's good, Towns.
Now, I got to ask, because people say this, and some people say it the right way, some people don't. I always say it backwards. Are you primary slasher or primary shot creator? Because your primary technically is supposed to be your second when you say or some dumb shit they said, which is stupid to me, but.
There's the pick. Fast break, Milwaukee. The finish. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
But you be getting busy when you cook up. Then you can cook. See, that's what I think I'm gonna make it my third or fourth build. I'm gonna make it something with a slash, a secondary, and shot creating something, so I can dribble the ball some. And then when I do get by somebody, I can go to the rim with authority.
Big change of possession in a tight
But that's gonna be my third or
ball
fourth
game.
build.
We'll
My
see if
second
they've
build gonna be a
seized the
glass
momentum.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in.
Green bean from the line. Green bean from the line.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Fournier kicks to Dinwiddie. Picked by Mozgov. Pass to Isaac. 8 feet away.
That shit the fuck out of here, you bum! I got fucking rim protector! Hey, yo, shout out to my boy Chris Rock for that follow, man. Really appreciate that, man. Much love, man. Much love. Appreciate that.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Oh, pull up. That's money. Yo, Clay, you're killing me, Clay. You're killing me, Clay.
Isaac's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Where you going, boy? Lock up!
To the right wing. 6 to shoot.
Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. Oh, yeah, we out. Look out, look out.
Again, can't hit.
Yeah, blown opportunity.
Oh, my God. They made me pull it.
Terrific look.
That shit made me go all the way over to like that.
You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Screen by Young. Now, here's Isaac. Tight defense on him. Screen by Young. Dinwiddie. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Hollins kicks to Bledsoe. Bledsoe gets the screen from Holland. Thompson from long
Let's go,
range.
Clay.
Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on
What
the
you
night.
play mostly, Chris? You play online? You play a lot of probably you play a lot of park like most people do, or do you play rec and program more?
Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called
I was out.
Klay Thompson, the 11th pick in the 2011 draft. If you were to do a redraft, you'd have to think of doing the top 3.
Well, certainly at least top 3. Kawhi Leonard and Kyrie Irving were both.
Oh, you
in
do
that
both?
draft
You do
as well.
both?
Listen, what
I don't really.
was
Only
that
time
Klay
I really
Thompson
play park is doing like special events and shit for the most part. Every now and again, I'll go out there with the homies and play against the homies and shit. And that's why my park record is. Oh my God, I hate that move. People always surprise me with that bullshit.
Boy, Klay, big time
Pull
player.
that, Clay.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Towns kicks to Holland.
I got highs, baby. I got highs.
Resounding dunk.
Gotta tell these niggas.
Thompson has a reputation as a long, tenacious.
Hey, yo, shout out to my boy Chris for that host, man. Really appreciate that, famo.
Go for it.
Outside Fournier. Young sets a screen for Fournier.
Lock up. Send it to him. Give it to him. He wide open. Get it to him. He open. Get it to him. I want it. I want him to get the ball. Give it to him. He open. He open. He open. That's what I want to see. Come here. Yeah, you better give it to that shit, bitch.
Another miss by Orlando.
Yo, I'm out. I'm out. Touchdown. Touchdown right here.
They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
The Magic trail by 10. Kicks it to Mozgov. To the left wing.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
With the steal. Passes to Holland. Unloads from 9, and there are the Bucks.
Yeah, that is the ugliest shit ever, son.
Just continue.
Made it though. Who gives a fuck?
Ball movement has been flawless.
What?
They set the screen. Mozgov kicks to Dinwiddie.
Right
That's
now.
Good. He's 5 for 9.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Pass to Holland. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Thaddeus.
What time of day you usually play, man? I'm always looking for some more people to ball with and shit.
Limitless. I mean,
the guard situation a little tough to get a spot, but when there is one, if you're around, if you're not bad, you know what I'm saying?
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You can't be worse than me, put it like that. If you're worse than me,
good
bad, man. I'm horrible.
So it's Orlando now. Down by
I'm trash and I care about winning. You would think I wouldn't, but
passes to Mozgov. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Now here's Isaac, guarded by Holland. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Misses off the left iron.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Down low, Antetokounmpo. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking.
I don't have a single block, do I? I got 3 blocks, 7 assists. Is Alpha Dog possibility this game? Need some rebounds, need 3 assists, I need 4 assists. So rebounds and assists I need.
The paint, that's an area they have completely dominated.
The Magic
we're gonna go for it. If we get it, we get it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Fournier kicks to Mozgov.
Hey, yo, you got that Alpha Dog badge, bro? That shit hard to get, bro.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Mozgov a screen on Bledsoe. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shot's good from Young.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Bledsoe passes to Holland. Towns the screen. The pass to Antetokounmpo. That shot missing. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. To the middle, Towns with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Thompson with the ball. Hollins kicks to Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Oh my goodness. I need fucking some assists.
The Magic shooting about 45% from the 4 in the 4th. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout.
Hey, Rock, you get that
turnovers to get any
you
kind
get
of
that Alpha Dog bag, bro?
You're just trying to mix things up here.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the bodyguard.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with
Timing.
just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row.
Oh, no, we're not losing 2 games in a row all year, baby. I don't give a fuck.
Fournier against Thompson. Outside Fournier. To the paint. Here's
Got shit out of here.
And he's fouled.
Oh, come on, 2K!
But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Holland. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the... And so the Bucks take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
I'm probably not even going to get 30,000 for that game because I fouled out. Oh, right now. Oh, right now. We got 33,000. Moved the bar to 89.
AI, there you are. I got an interview lined up for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right this way. You're on with Shaq and Kenny.
Oh, thanks, man.
Call me Shaq and Penny.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
What you do, Rock City in this.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest.
He trying to get
Hey, it's Shaq here. I'm calling you Mr. Assertive tonight. Love the way you asserted yourself on the glass. How big a focus is rebounding for you and this team?
Yeah, rebounding is something we try to make a priority. Doesn't matter how good you played on D if you can't secure the ball when it comes off the rim. All 5 guys have to put in the effort, and, you know, we did that tonight. I was just lucky to have some bounce in my way, and I hope that the fans appreciate that effort.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Right now, right.
Thanks, man. See ya.
You have been chosen as one of the captains for your All-Star game. It's now time to pick teams. Would you like to make selections for your team? Yes. Yo, baby, we out here. We All-Star captain this year. You know what I'm saying? About to be the captain. El Capitano.
Hello, everybody. It's an honor to be named captain of the All-Star team, along with my good friend, Anthony Davis. Hey, I'm going to burn you just like your soup burned my esophagus.
You have no chance, man. You or your team not good enough.
Y'all gonna pick the All-Star team on that crazy niggas on my team.
Like the bodies in your cemeteries, we're going to bury you.
You can try. You can try.
You will succeed. We will succeed.
Yes, sir. Of course he did. Give me KD. James Harden. Damn it, man. He going to take Kawhi Leonard, though, so I don't want him to take Kawhi Leonard from me. Yeah, but we need these Buckeyes.
I gotta take Victor Oladipo. Fucking weak ass shit. Yo, Pyro, appreciate that follow, bro. Thank you for coming out, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Much love, baby. Just out here trying to figure out what one of my all-star team and shit, as you see. It's good with you, man.
Thanks so much, everybody. Hey, by the way, can I get that Delmo recipe from you? My mom's got an event next week.
Oh, yeah, man, I got you anytime. I might come over and cook it for you.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
For sure,
I appreciate
man.
that. Appreciate that. Hey, you going down, sucker.
Yes, sir. Live on the stream, baby. We out here, baby. We out here getting these all-star shits, nigga. Got an all-star team. Right now, oh, right now. Right now, oh, right now. Hit it with the niggas need to be able to hit they foul shots, baby. Tell me. See if anybody on. I'm tired of playing my career now for sure. Ain't nobody on, y'all. 1 second, yo. I'll be right back and go look at my real friend list and shit. People have their real names up there, so I'll be trying not to show that shit. Shit. Yo, if you get a spot and you got room for me to lock down and whatnot, let me know. Fuck, ain't nobody on, man. It's so early still, though. Alright, we back at it. You feel me? About to try and do this dodgeball in these next 5 minutes. Yeah, look at that there sign there, boys. That's right. That's that boy Tim Kendrick out there, Team Rock City in the building, baby. Let's go, All-Star team. But the bus car Anthony ass. I mean, whatever his fucking name is. Anthony Davis. Never. I think it's too early for me to get my spin. I need to take my medicine, yo. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, shit, I ain't gotta have that headset on for y'all to hear me. Forget that shit sometime. I was down, hey, right now, hey, right now, hey, right now. Hey, right now, hey. I need some more. Well, damn. Got a problem with that motherfucker? You're toast, AD, nigga. You don't want no problems, nigga. You look, I ain't guarding your bitch ass. I lock your ass up. I'm about to change my secondary account to you live on the stream. Come on, dodgeball. Don't glitch out this time, man. Real nigga shit. Number 2, they are attacking the village. Dodgeball starts in 5 minutes. Is what it usually say. Oh, but I don't have the PA sound on no more. I forgot. Come on, dodgeball. All right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to another lobby. Leaf Flash! I just fucked his whole face up. Niggas didn't even know it. Didn't know it. Didn't know it. Booty going up. Down. I ain't got a problem spending all of my money. Let's see what's up now. Booty in the backyard. Let's throw it. That she know it. That she know it. So that dude probably standing here waiting on the damn dodgeball too. Tell me. Gotta play this dodgeball, cause we broke. We need BC. Oh, we need BC. This dodgeball don't like it's gonna start. It's 10:20 and this shit ain't started yet. What the fuck? Do it, baby. Do the Humpty Hump. And we doing the Humpty Hump. There we go. Dodgeball. Oh, I missed a follower when I was gone. Fuck! I didn't get back in time either. Fuck. But the game wouldn't be over if we actually started, though. So don't let it start because I don't see nobody running around with the ball. Yo. What's good, June? How you? Shit, living, trying to get this stream thing popping, you know, losing some weight. Almost 100 pounds now, but nigga, I've been eating worse now than I've ever eaten. And still, I don't know, it just kind of happening. But I'm losing the weight because everybody think my biggest issue was that I ate too much. The problem I was having, I wasn't eating enough. I wasn't even having. No, my problem is if I'm not hungry, I won't eat. I gotta be hungry. Like, I'm not just gonna eat because you're supposed to eat. It just don't work for me like that. If I ain't hungry, I'm not gonna eat. But let's see. Like I said, I don't know if I'm almost 100 pounds with my method, so it's working. And then like I walk now a lot in between my games and shit. It ain't a long walk, but it's like I do it like 40, 50 times. I do it like 40, 50 times a day though. Like I do it throughout my building and shit, like in between games and shit. I try not to sit here more than an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time before I get up and move again. Right. Cause you remember when I came out there, June, that was about as big as I ever been in my life, my nigga. And I didn't even realize how big I was. I done lost 100 pounds since then. I was at like 406. I'm like 312, 310, something like that now. Still got another. I want to lose another like at least another 75 after I lose 100. Yeah, I know. But I'm at it though, man. I'm at it. I'm trying to get there. Trust and believe me, man. Trying to get there. I'd have done a lot better if it wasn't for me falling asleep standing up them 2 times I did. The second time I injured myself, I fell asleep standing up twice. and I injured myself both times. But the second time I injured myself, like to an extreme. Like I fell down and damn near broke my knee. I fell directly. All my weight fell down on my right knee. Don't trust me. But my goal was to be at 300 before the summer was over, but I had a lot of health problems that came along during this, like for like 5 months, my nigga, it was all hospital visits. Like once a week, I was hospitalized or something. Fucking had a blood clot and shit, and this shit was causing all kind of complications in my health. You already know. It's grind time, my man. Hey, yo, you know my streaming. I be on that streaming thing, man. I'm out here streaming and popping, trying to get it popping out, man. Hell nah, nigga. Not even remotely. This shit is hard. This nigga name is First 48U, Miami, huh? Miami snitching. Man, they got snitches everywhere, man. Everybody snitching. Shit's crazy. So you gotta think about it though. Niggas just gotta be snitching, man. They made a whole TV show about niggas that snitch. Like, it's gotta be some money in that shit. They got a whole show about niggas snitching. That shit is crazy. Who would do that? That's rule number one, man. Because if you do it by yourself, can't nobody snitch on you. I mean, but technically they can't put you down for some shit you didn't do, so you gotta know that. Like, fuck. Pull up on that nigga like Cousin Harold at the light or something, nigga. It wasn't over no bitch, was it? Yeah. Fucking another my career game because niggas ain't on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. We've seen some solid play from this Milwaukee team recently. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances.
Go get him, Tiger.
That nigga didn't want. That nigga didn't go. He didn't do the bid, huh? Yeah.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, it is official. AI was named to the All-Star team. Now, I asked him about it before the game. He said it was another dream he thought would never come true. Now, social media around the globe was going nuts with praise for this selection. What a moment for this young man in his journey to the NBA. Kevin?
David, thank you. From G League player to All-Star in short time.
And how lucky is this team to have a player like AI on it?
Well, we've seen players take the social media, Clark, to campaign for a spot on that All-Star roster. Do you like that tactic?
No, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of self-promotion. I understand the benefit of it, and certainly the social media platforms give everybody a chance to have a voice for whatever they'd like to have a voice for or on. But I like the old traditional way. I love the fans having a say in it. But I like the fact that coaches carry the most weight in selecting the All-Star.
Totally agree. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Towns is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's the bodyguard. And it's Thompson in at shooting guard.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Thompson passes to Towns. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Smith kicks to Lopez. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Used all 7 feet and about a third of a ton to get that one up and down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, the Bucks in recent seasons have employed an aggressive trapping style defensively. Diminishing returns, though, as the league has figured it out. Now they've gone back to the drawing board.
No good from Bledsoe. Picked him clean. Holland the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Pass to Towns. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
We know he can score from outside too, but close to the hoop is where Towns makes his living.
Smith against Bledsoe. Here's Smith. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez kicks to Smith. Drops in the tray. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catch and fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
Holland the pass to Towns. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's what we're talking about.
You ever get a nigga that smoked his wife, though?
Defensively, you got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Here's Barnes, and another basket for Dallas.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Bucks trail by 4. Thompson outside. Lopez against Towns. Pass to Holland. Thompson outside. Towns the screen. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Lopez a screen on Towns. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard.
That nigga said, put your Nikes on, nigga. Nigga, your Nikes ain't dodging no damn bullets after a while neither, nigga. Shit. This ain't the Matrix, nigga. Right now. Yeah, I'm about to take a break. I'm gonna get off that shit, I guess. Fucking bored with this fucking my career shit, but it's the only way to move my bar now, man. Nah, I don't buy Black Ops. I ain't bought Call of Duty in years. Part of it. Did they get rid of the kill streaks yet? Like, fuck. They still got kill streaks? Yo, bro, if you get a spot and you got room for the lockdown, let me know, man. I'm trying to run some back, man. I'm trying to play no more Minecraft. I ain't got some tired of this shit. Boring as fuck. It'll be good, Joan. Hey, yo, June, be good, buddy. I'm gone. That is too funny. So my homie just sent me this shit, right? Hey, this nigga, it's a picture of this dude and his wife hugged up together, right? And then it shows this bitch, the nigga decided he wanted to be Xena the Princess Warrior for fucking, for Halloween and shit, right? And so, yo, so they put a meme up saying, no, bitch, your husband decided to be himself for Christmas, bitch. I mean, Halloween, ain't that a bitch? Nigga decided to be the Xena Princess for Halloween, nigga. That nigga's a fucking homo ass, transsexual about to be ass nigga, boy. He about to get all kinds of surgeries. If that nigga show his true colors. That nigga is crazy, Holmes. Shit. That's not what I'm looking for. What the hell is that hoodie guard shit at? What's good? Y'all got room for me at the 3 or y'all need me playing the 4? You got real quiet here. Yeah, it matters, bro. At the 4, I get destroyed. I'm too small. Now, if I'm at the 4, I don't. That's real talk. I'm only 6'7". Nothing personal. I didn't make this nigga 6'10", yo. If I had made him 6'10", it'd be different. But I appreciate the invite, though. But yeah, if you ain't, I can't play the 4. I can't play the 4, my nigga. I'm sorry, bro. It is what it is. I'm only 6'7". I get dominated at the 4 if I ain't guarding the guard. I keep it real talk, my nigga. So. Oh, welcome back, Jaden. Appreciate you coming back out, Jaden. But my bad, Clips. My next dude to be good for y'all though. I got a glass in the works, bro. He just ain't ready. I get with you. Hey, what it do, boy? Oh, man. Shit. Not a damn thing. Welcome back, Jaden. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming back and checking me out again. Been playing my career all morning. Appreciate it. If niggas don't talk, I don't know who they are. It'll tell me I got a viewer, but if anybody's saying it, I don't even know nobody there. I don't be knowing who will be there. Yo, Jaden, what you play 2K, Jaden?
The 2K Sports
Keep
pregame
coming in,
show.
but you don't be talking after you say what up.
Welcome back to the NBA on 2K
Man, I got my
Sports.
ass
Sonny Johnson,
yesterday,
Shaquille
bro,
O'Neal,
again,
Kenny the Jet
man.
Smith,
But it's
quickly
always
approaching
somebody
this year's
else's
All-Star
fault
break.
when I get dropped off, man.
Tonight, we'll be watching
Like,
the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Dallas
but
Mavericks
I would
at
have
American Airlines Center. For Dallas, the wheels have started to come.
But when I play that way, if it worked, if we were winning that way, I would do that. But like, and I keep telling these niggas that the only reason my nigga be getting off is because I'm not the type to just watch other people get their ass bust. I can't just do it. I'm not. The whole point of being on a team is so the team will help you. It's not, oh man, just a nigga get his ass bust. No, that's not what the point of the team is. Because what happens when I do that is they man score 30 at half or 20 at half, and now we fighting from behind to catch up because we had to fight because we had to deal with one nigga going the fuck off. And I feel like if I had tried to stop him, I probably could have. It's so hard for me to do that, though, man. Like, it's a whole part of it. It's a team-based game, my nigga. It's not. What you doing right now? You in the game? Yeah, I was told I got double barred here. So I'm gonna get double barred here. I'm at 89.9 right now.
AI, you got this.
Yeah, not really. I'm in a rush, but I'm not in a rush because my bar don't move unless I play my career. But I really do need to get to this 95 so I can get this second character. And I couldn't find that video you was talking about. Like, this nigga got 1.5 billion videos, like.
Hello and thanks for joining
us. And ain't none of them say lockdown defender, my points, none of that. All I'm saying, first 98, 97, 99. The nigga 99 now. Like.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kev. Well, Rick Carlisle is a coaching graybeard. He's entering his second decade.
He is a legend. Thank you, D.A.
Oh, well, see,
Very little locked in at this point, Brent, but sometimes it feels like the best teams are just waiting for the playoffs to begin.
He didn't say nothing about my point,
there's always this idea about building up for the playoffs, and I think over the past 5 or 6 seasons, most of the talk that we have is about those teams being as healthy as they possibly can be. And I think that's the time in the season we're at now, Kevin. Make sure that everybody is 100%. ready to go, not just mentally, but physically.
And the coaches got to keep their focus, right? I mean, that's tough to do.
The coaches do, but the good ones start that process maybe in the last 15 games of the season to try to ramp things up so that guys feel ready to go once the end of the regular season comes.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Bodyguard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Towns. And it's Thompson in at the 2. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Barnes kicks to Doncic. They set the screen.
Okay, that's a little different. Because I kept looking for a lockdown, but it was all he had was rim protected. It's a lot easier as a rim protected because you're getting rebounds, you're getting a lot of rebounds because you're in the big man. You're getting a lot more blocks because you're there waiting to help. You're getting outlet passes. That's helping. And then, like he said on offense, as the big man, he can set up the screen and roll all game long.
Frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. Well, the one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the three-point line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
But that idea, though, I'm going to use it. But Hall of Fame, I don't know if I'm ever going to go back there
just
again,
over
man.
A minute play.
I went there today.
The game. A 3 from Barnes. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Willing to work the ball.
Like the steal, like the jump from superstar to Hall of Fame is ridiculous. Like there's a big gap difference.
No bounds against Towns. Bledsoe left side.
Like they don't miss
the rim
at all. No matter who it is. That's what makes me mad.
For Dallas,
the nigga have a 65, 73 ball and it's wet every time.
To Smith. Floats it up.
And for me, that hurts me if I'm getting defensive breakdown and shit. Like,
outside,
and I be getting that shit with a nigga hand in my face.
Bledsoe outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Towns. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him.
Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
With the floater. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Holland. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, the All-Star rosters have been announced and AI will be busy come All-Star weekend. Nice to see him get the recognition.
And I don't think anyone can say that AI doesn't deserve to be an All-Star. I mean, with what he does for this team and the level of play he's held this year, it seemed like an All-Star nod was just a foregone conclusion.
How many of them games did we have to fight unnecessarily to win, though?
Here's Smith.
It matters to me, though. It matters because I know, but see, to me, I found out that no matter how many people or how good a nigga is in the rec, my nigga, the level of play from that to the pro-am is a huge jump, my nigga, no matter what. Because in the rec, I gotta get to the point where I'm not getting hurt at all in the rec because in the pro-am, I got dropped off. Like twice. And yes, you know, and neither one of the times was all my fault. No. But the mistakes I did make hurt me when it was just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now my game plan is in the rec from now on, son. My nigga's not allowed to score. My nigga is not allowed to score anymore in the rec at all. Like, if my man score, I lost. I failed. Like, that's how I am right now. Like, that's how I feel now. And if a nigga get in my way and my man score, it's still my fault. That's how I'm playing it now. Like, that is how I'm going to play it because I've got to get to where rec players aren't beating me. Because these niggas in the pro-am are fucking different animals, bro.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
But when I say it's different because I've never played. Every time I've gotten beaten bad in the pro-am, is when they put me on the ball handler, and it's a point guard of caliber skill I've never seen before. Like the guy who was beating me last time, the last point guard that was beating me, like he wasn't even really beating me. People weren't. I was getting screened in the full court situation, and it was a glass cleaner, and obviously, when I ran across the screen, I could tell he had Hall of Fame brick wall at the time because my Hall of Fame pick dodgers didn't get me through at all.
That call all the time.
And the guy with a sharp point forward or playmaking something with a sharp or something, because he would get off that screen in a full court situation, and the big man wouldn't step, and he would just come down and fire the three.
Right side fades, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Barnes has got his third basket of the night right there.
And this quarter has been all
I don't know, because I get left on an island a lot because I'm a lockdown, and I get that. But at the same time, it's situational. Like, whenever I am in a situation to recover, now niggas want to come help. But when I'm not, when there's no chance of recovery at all, niggas don't be paying attention. Like, there was a situation, it was a fast break. I'm guarding a pure stretch. The guy had one off all first half. Only because I kept getting caught watching the guy getting cooked off the dribble trying to help him. And he would get it past and get out. And he was 7 foot, and I was 6'7". He would shoot the ball. And even when I would get good shot contests, he's a pure. So sometimes with me being 6'7", it wasn't good enough.
To the middle. Here's Holland. And he banks in the layup. Holland's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
I don't even get to run with them that often because I'm not willing to play the four, and they know that shit. I don't like that shit. Last night I played the four because they said I was going to be at the three. The dude that came in was going to put at the four. Ended up at the four anyway. And then they didn't even make it so that. And then our main point guard is playing big now because we don't have any bigs. And the people he's bringing to play point guard hadn't played point guard, and it's frustrating, man.
Young fella came to play.
Smith the pass to Randall. Dishes it to Barnes, and there's a whistle. That goes on the body.
Not to be able to do both. They can't score and play and be point guard. They one of those. They got to do one or the other. They can't do both, and it fucking sucks. And then the dude got a playmaking sharp, and he used to play with a pure, so he's not, and he's shooting shots that he would have made with his pure. But he's missing them because he's playing with a playmaking sharp.
Dallas moving the ball around, and here's Barnes for three.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive.
But we need a playmaker. You got to have a playmaker. You got to have a playmaker. There's no way.
Mavericks trail by 9.
He still got his point, but we don't have no bigs, like, at all.
Smith with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Yeah, he got to play a shot.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Playmaking, shot, creative. What else has shot in front of it? Nothing. Nothing else has shot in front of it.
Against Orlando in his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
He's somewhere between
so athletic and so
3 to
explosive.
6'5".
He just continues to get better
He's not gonna break away from
areas out on the floor.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
I don't ever see him get cooked.
And he knocks down the first one. The big changes in defensive rules happen right in the middle of your playing days. How did people initially react to those?
Well, a lot of guys had 3 quick fouls, Kevin.
And like they refused to play rec. And that's what I kept saying last night. We need to play rec, man.
I can't do this
because what basically ended up happening last night is the guys
a little while, obviously, guys stepping off and understanding.
Well, hello there. How are we doing? Parent problems.